Hi there. Hello, this is Sharon, Spare Time Art Design. And I'm gonna do a pour on a 10 by 10 canvas. And I usually kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I don't usually plan things out. It's kind of, everything's just kind of on a whim. So I was sitting there and thinking, you know what, let's do blues and purples and use the pink as a white. No silicone in the pink, everything else has still silicone. So let me show you real quick what the colors are. It's a mishmash. We've got Ultra Blue Deep by Deco Art, and I put a little bit of black in it to make it a little bit darker. And we have Apple Barrel Cameo Pink. There we go. And I have Deco Art Patio Paint in Summer Sky Blue. I told you it was a mishmash of paint. And I have Apple Barrel Royal Violet. Okay, I have Deco Art Americana Baby Blue. And last, I have Palmer's Paints. All-purpose acrylic paint, lovely lavender. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to see what would happen if I used lots of different paints and mix them all the same. And I'm gonna do flip cups. I don't know if you can see here, but here are my colors. And I'm gonna do 4 1-ounce flip cups on this. I need like 4.5 ounces, so they might be a little bit more than an ounce, but I'm just gonna layer them in my little cups and flip them over and see what happens. I'm gonna try and pour each one a little bit differently so we get a little bit different pattern. And I've got my Ready Mix white with Floetrol. I'm gonna go ahead and start out with just a tad. Gotta remember to use small increments here, otherwise I'm gonna end up having all this leftover paint and my little boxes and all that even. So we got some of, I'm just gonna call this navy because that's what it looks like really. So I'll do some navy on this one. Okay, and let's see, what do we want to put at the bottom here? Let's do, since we have white, I want to stick with a dark color. So we're gonna do, ooh, there's a big blob in there. I'm gonna have to catch that when we pour it. Maybe I'll try and fish it out real quick now. And we'll do some purple. Let's see if I can find that blob. Not really finding it. Could have swore a blob went in there. Oh, there it is. Found it. Yeah, that's the problem with those little bottle paints. They tend to get all coagulated and you end up with big blobs. So, okay. So let's go with something light. Let's go with lavender over the top of the navy. Okay, that's sinking. And a little lavender there. Of course, I'm holding it up kind of high, so. All right, and with the purple, let's go with baby blue. I love baby blue. I do live in North Carolina, so. Actually, I lived in Washington State, I lived in Virginia, and now I live in North Carolina, and even when I lived in Washington State, I liked baby blue, so. Okay, so let's go with, let me see here. I'm not good at this at all. All right, so let's go with this. What is this called again? Summer Sky Blue. Sorry, but my summer skies do not look this blue. It'd be nice, but they don't. It's very pretty though. Okie doke. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and go with pink. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta do, and let's see here. These navies don't have any dark purple, so let's do that. Oh, there was a blob. And another blob. Okay, so the nice thing about, if you have blobs and you already pour it out, if you go in with just tweezers and go in and just very gently pick it out, you don't ruin your painting, which is a huge plus. Okay, now we're gonna go with the pink. I'm already getting up to the 1 ounce mark on these. It's okay, we'll go over a little bit. I don't care. It's always nice to have leftover paint too. Okay, so let's go ahead. Since those have already kind of started out a little different, let's go ahead and just start going through with all of them here. Even if you pour them in the same order for every cup, you're gonna get different results for every single flip cup. It's just the way it is. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. You will never get the same results out of a single flip. There's one of the reasons why I like pour painting, because you just don't know what you're gonna get. Now, if you're the kind of person that wants something to turn out exactly how you picture it, good luck with that. Now, there are some people that are so good at this that they can pour their paint into the cups a certain way and get the exact results that they want. But you won't see that from me, because that is kind of lost to me still, so I really don't know how to do that. So you won't see that from me. What you'll see is what we both get, and regardless of how I pour it, it's gonna do its own thing. So let's get some more of this pretty blue in here. Try and do this a little bit faster so I don't bore you to death. Now, you can always fast forward through this pouring part, because I know it can get a little bit monotonous and boring. So, whatever you choose to do, it's fine with me. And I wouldn't know anyway, so what I don't know won't hurt me, right? Okay, we're almost there. We got some purple with lumps. That's okay, we'll pick them out later. All right, good enough, and we'll put some pink. And all right, and just a little touch of navy. All right, and we will top them off with a little bit of white. Just a little bit. Don't need a whole lot. I hope my arm's not too much in the way here. Gosh, I hope this works. Okay, so tipping or tilting and all this is pretty messy, and I'm gonna grab some gloves here because my poor hands have seen better days from all the washing of hands that I've had to do recently, so we're gonna protect them a little bit today. You can kind of see that white spreading out there a little bit. Okay, I hope my paint was, I don't want to really say thick, but it was, it made a mound and disappeared, so I think that's probably good. Okay, let's move these over here and put my canvas in the middle. My little box here is kind of off to the side. I think if it's in the middle, it might be a little bit more level, but I'll probably have to tip it. Okay, I am terrible at this, but here we go. Let's see how bad I am. Really bad. I will get better at this someday. Yeah. Okay, we got floaties. They want to take off. So why not? We'll just play with them. You know what? I may not even need we got a lot of paint here. Lots of paint. Whole lot of paint. A whole lot of paint. And of course it's all going towards the middle. Let's just tip those over and make pretty designs, shall we? Get my edges, my corners. My dog just left. I guess I was disturbing her by talking. She has this, every room that I spend in, she has a bed in, because she has to follow me everywhere. I don't know. Ever since my other dog died, it was about a year and a half ago, she has had to follow me. And I don't know if it has anything to do with Maggie passing away, or if it's, I mean, we moved recently, so I don't know if she feels like we're in a new place now and she needs to protect me, or I don't know, but it's just really odd how she has become so clingy. Now, I live alone. I mean, this is probably TMI for you guys. I live alone, so when I go in the bathroom, I don't shut the door. I mean, what for? Nobody is going to be walking in the door anytime soon. Let me grab a paper towel. So I used to shut the door, and she would sit outside the door and wait for me to come out. So I decided, after living here for a couple months, okay, you know what? I really don't need to shut the door. So now she comes in and she finds the bathroom rug and makes herself a nice little bed out of it and decides, okay, I'm here to stay until Mom leaves. And that's what she does. And she can be sound asleep, and if I walk in that bedroom or bathroom, she will crawl out of her bed and come right in the bathroom. Animals are crazy, but I love them. Absolutely love them. They're the best. So it'd be kind of cool if you watch this. Send me a message if you have any pets, and what they are, and some of their quirks that make you laugh. It's like every animal has its little quirk. But yeah, that'd be kind of fun to read. Oh, that's so pretty. It's looking really pretty like that. But yeah, I would really be interested in reading about what kind of animals y'all have and what they do to make you laugh. And stuff like that. I don't even think I'm gonna need to put a base coat on this. I've got so much paint that I think it's gonna be just fine. This is really pretty, by the way. But that big old plain blob of purple there, that's interesting. No, I got some pretty decent cells. Except I'm always stretching them. I'm not very good at this tilting stuff. I always hear Gina DeLuca's voice in my head. Make sure you put your paint back in the middle before you go in another direction. So that's what I try and remember to do. Back in the middle. Come down. And over the side. Okay. Back in the middle. Come back up. Start a lot of paint in the middle. I'm gonna have to go this way now. So I definitely over-calculated in the paint, but that's okay. I don't mind. I really don't. And it kind of looks like they all sort of came out the same. Sort of. Okay, let's get over this corner here. What do you think? I kind of like that. Now that I have it, I kind of like that purple down the middle. It kind of gives me a little bit more of a focal point. How about we scooch it over this way a little bit, though? Put your paint back in the middle, Sharon. There you go. This is kind of cool. What do you think so far? Yes? No? I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to leave it or keep moving it. And here I thought pour painting was going to be really, really easy. Boy, did I get an eye-opening when I started actually reading up on it and all the technical stuff that goes into it. Some people are just amazing at what they do, though. I'm not there yet. I have done nothing amazing yet, so I'm gonna grab a sip of my tea here, watch this for a second and see what it does. By the way, I'm addicted to iced tea. That's all I drink. Well, I'm glad that pink popped up. It's very light, but I really like it. And you can actually see every color that I put in here. So I'm glad I kept it a little bit on the thick side. So let's torch a little bit here and see what happens. Even though I'm holding it down, it still stops. See? I think that's gonna be probably it for cells. Oh, my elbow has been killing me lately. Alright, what should we do? Should we go this way a little bit? I kind of want to get some of that big block of pink off of there, because it just kind of sits there, and I know you can't really see it when I tip it towards me. I'm sorry about that. Okay, there's that pink. It's not quite the big blob that it was before. Now let's go this way. Still got a lot of paint. I'm gonna come down towards me. Can you still see that? I'm trying not to get it out of your view. Okay. just really don't want to have a ton of paint on this thing. Don't want it to crack. That back in the middle. And over this way a little bit. Kind of maybe want to get rid of some of this big blob of blue too. The more I take off of here, the more it's gonna thin it down for cells too. Oh, look at this corner here. That is so pretty. All right, let's get this back over this way. I kind of want to keep that purple sort of in the middle, so it gives me some kind of a focal point. But I don't know. Get rid of this excess over here. I really want more cells to pop up, so I'm getting rid of a lot of excess paint here, because what I'm getting over here is so pretty. I usually tip this towards me when I do this, but I want to keep it near view. Okay, I think I'm getting to the point where I don't have as much paint on here, so that's good. Drip a little bit of that off of there, and let's come back. See, I always do this too much, and then I end up losing my cells and everything gets zigzaggy. But you know what? That's okay. Let's see, I've opened it up for other ones to pop through though. Oh, right there is really pretty. A lot of colors coming through that. Get rid of some of this paint. All right. Let's try this again and see if I made way for anything. I think it's kind of cool. I like this dark blue that comes up through there. We've got some more lavender popping through. I think that's probably about it. I don't think I want to stretch it anymore. I've got a lot of cells coming up in here and here. So let me bring this up to the camera so y'all can see it. I turned my light off, but it's dark out, so there. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I know I got that glare there. I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Let me take off my gloves. Last time I tried to turn my camera around, it wouldn't do anything, so. Let me pause this real quick. Okay. No, it won't let me turn the camera around, but that's okay. So I've got a couple of little blobs here. So I'm just gonna take my tweezers and very carefully just pull it right out. See, that was a big old blob. Let me see if I can find any more. Okay, you're gonna see my head here, sorry. Gotta get it in the right light. So I only got that one blob, really? Could have swore I had more blobs than that. Okay, well, All right, so I think I'm going to leave it at that. And what I'll do is I'll post a separate video when it's dry and do a close-up so y'all can see it. And I think I'll just leave it at that. It turned out really pretty, I think. Go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Feel free to give it a thumbs down if you don't. I don't mind at all. And subscribe. That would be great. And I'll see you next time. Bye.